church. I'm really dying. I'm under the table. He said, well, you should go to church. You should go to church. I'd like you to come to my church and see me. That would be a great thing. And I'm just dying. Just eat. I'd say, just eat, Micah. And he did that. We'd go into Starbucks. Have you ever been to Starbucks over here? Oh, Lord. He'd start preaching, and here we go again. And I think, oh, boy. But you know, I found it in the last while just a little easier to be a little bolder. I always have had God to back me up. Always have. Even if it was something that congregation was going, I don't know, Gina. I think you're expecting too much. Well, maybe. I think as God is a possibility person. Possibility spirit that brings possibilities to life. But now that I have Ricky and the challenging love relationship we have, and don't take that bad. It's not, that's Paul's job on the other part. I just want to work out this Pentecostal and this kind of mixed breed. You know, I tease him a lot every Sunday, but I can tell you, because we have someone else being able to come in and has the title pastor from his former denomination, it is lifting the spirit of this place.
Amen.
It is.
Amen.
It's lifting it to a higher standard. You can't call me Gina, you need to call me Pastor Gina. Huh? I think that Justin got that one about the bulletin or something, didn't it? Yeah. He also says, don't worry, Gina, I got your back. The other thing he does with Paul, because they love each other, and they've loved each other all the time, and they've defined that relationship as a monogamous relationship. All of our men are going, well, what is the heck about that? Always thought it's possible, just never saw it. And I'm sitting back going, go. They raised the bar.
Amen.
Not only did they raise the bar, they started to show you what love looks like.
Amen.
You also see two Christians together in faith and two joining here. They're raising the bar. Matt and Tim are also another couple who are Christian in this church, and they're raising the bar.
Amen. Amen.
They're starting to say that, you know, guys, oh Lord, looking for someone that is not going to be able to grow older with you or fulfill the dreams will not go very far. They may be cute and scruffy, but you're gonna pay for them. Trust me, I've been around the block a time or two on this. You get one of them young ones, a pretty soon, sugar daddy, give me some money. Where's my presents? Where's my toys? So I look out into our community, and I'm starting to see couples that are happening finally here. And it is giving the men a base that was not present before. It's given a base. Not only does it raise the bar for the men about what love is, it starts to tell us lesbians, we don't really know what love is. We know possession. You are my possession. I take you into my life, and I want to know everything about you, and I want to call you all the time. And when I'm mad, I spit out and spit rocks all over our house. I cuss and I yell. I get a motorhome so I can live outside. You know, I'm not saying that love doesn't go way deep beneath, but we need a little different behavior, women, than what we're doing.
Amen.
We do. The drama finally needs to come to an end. And we need to start growing in who we are.
Amen.
Growing in who we are so that we might put out there what love relationships look like. After you've started getting the same coats and using the same deodorant and, deciding what decor you want in your house and discussing recipes. When you get that all done, you kind of get to the nuts and bolts of what you might be just taking on. I listen to people all the time that said, Pastor, do you think there's a relationship with me? For me? And I think, yeah, I do. I don't know when and I don't know When we got so much going on with ourselves, there's nothing to do about love. I am firmly convinced that when Jesus called all relationships into being, Jesus meant that you would find love so great and so deep that it would spill out of that relationship onto one another. The other thing we need to do is totally support people who say, you know, I'm just meant to be single. I just don't have it. And as long as we be single and don't start to do naughty things, I'm gonna leave with that right there. As long as we be single, as long as we single, but it is love that goes forward. Because you know what the trap of being single is? One of the traps are, you don't have to think about anybody else. You don't have to negotiate how the money's going to go. You don't have to figure out who's getting the toilet paper and what brand do we want, soft or what, you know. Look at the Bears, even they know about toilet paper on TV. You know, you don't have to decide how to get up and how to go to bed and when that should all happen. You don't have to decide what side of the bed are you going to sleep on, or are you just going to do the twin thing, or if you get old enough, the lazy chair thing. You know, if you don't have to think about those things. Are you with me? If you do not have to think about those things daily, there's this kind of schmiggle. My precious, that starts to come into me. This is my precious. That's my precious. That's my precious. And I can do what I want anytime I want. Because I'm single. I don't want you to do that. I just don't want that thing that starts to twist in that ability to take greed as a foundation. That's really a tough challenge for someone who's walking single. It really is. Because without even knowing, you're looking, what's in it for me?